Am I overreacting? I'm a single mom of two kids, and my boyfriend says I do nothing for him in our relationship. I'm a 32-year-old single mom of two kids. I work full time. Their dad is not involved in their lives and doesn't live in our state. I've been dating my 28-year-old boyfriend for 2 years. We don't live together. He has a job that is very flexible and it's basically maintenance, so he doesn't have to show up most days. He's also financially well off, whereas I live paycheck to paycheck and I'm always stressed about making ends meet. My boyfriend says I contribute nothing to the relationship. He says I did more for my ex husband who I had kids with. I didn't cook for my ex husband, but he and I were donating plasma at one point because we were so poor. We would use the money to buy food and weed. Loser stuff. Yes, we were about 21 at the time before kids. But because I had kids with him, he says, you gave him kids and you let him get you pregnant and donated plasma for him. I find this to be a very strange take given that I was very young. I had untreated borderline personality disorder, very severe attachment issues. And I've always wanted to be a mom and have always done the most for my kids, and that's because I love my kids, not because I'm doing it for my ex husband. My ex boyfriend, right before my current boyfriend, I packed his lunches and made dinner, but I didn't have a job and he was working full time. We also lived together and he paid all the bills, so it was the least I could do. Fast forward to now. I am working full time in behavioral health, going back to school for higher education, and have no family support to watch my kids. There's no available after school programs here, and so I've been using my lunch breaks to pick them up and take them home. I still offer to cook my boyfriend food almost daily, even when I can't afford to feed him and even when I am beyond exhausted. If he says yes, I cook for him. He lives 7 minutes away, so most of the time he comes to see me when the kids go to bed, around 8, since I work and have kids, but he then complains about how I never go see him at night. I would rather not leave my kids alone if he can just come here. They are 9 and 7, very capable and independent kids, and have had to stay home while I work for the summer because I couldn't afford the summer programs. This week, I dislocated my arm and the show must go on, so I've been working and it's been business as usual. But today, my day off, we had plans to adopt a kitten. We would have to drive about an hour out, and so I told my boyfriend I would be busy. The night before, I offered to cook him dinner and to watch a movie, but he wasn't in the mood. So today, I go visit him in the morning and offer to buy him coffee. He was upset that I didn't have time to have sex. I also wasn't in the mood because I'm adopting a kitten, which is a whole thing. I'm in the mood 9 out of 10 times for him, but yeah, not this morning. We then go to pick up the kitten. My arm is itching from all the driving and my son gets car sick on the way home. He throws up in the car, and so we get home, I clean it up and start to feel nauseous. I realize we have no cat litter, so I force myself to run to Petco. My boyfriend says I've been continuing to unprioritize him because instead of going to see him, I went to Petco. He said, I wanted to have sex 8 hours ago, but never mind. Mind you, I offered to cook for him tonight and for him to come watch a movie and hang out with my new kitten. I think I do a lot for him, given I don't have much time to spare. I work 8 to 5, 6 p.m. is dinner and bath for my kids, and they go to bed at 8. I make them food and still offer to cook for my boyfriend. I even ask him all the time if he would like me to cook or bake him something specific, and I do. Today, I apparently unprioritized him about 70 times, even though I texted him all throughout the day. Mind you, I invited him to come with me to get the cat, but he wasn't in the mood to be around my kids. My boyfriend takes me out to eat almost daily. He has helped me out when I've been short on rent or groceries and has taken me on vacation before so I could see my favorite band. He's not a bad guy, but I don't think he's aware of how much effort I'm actually putting into this relationship. It just looks different because I'm a working mom. Am I overreacting for thinking he's a man-child? And that I do in fact prioritize him as much as I can?